What's going on, everybody? Kenny Dubs here with another episode of my Palworld playthrough. So, in between episodes, I did a little bit of things. I started redesigning my base a little bit. I put some stone foundations down into the ground, just because I kind of wanted to change the look of this place, but also I didn't want like the random trees and stuff continuously popping up in my pals to keep working towards breaking them down. So I just put down some stone foundation into the ground. It's quite easy to do. You can do it with wood foundation as well. Let me just show it real quick. It's gonna be might be a bit different on controller, because normally when you go to put foundation down, hold on, I have to walk out a little bit more, because if I try to do it like right here, it's gonna put it into the ground. You see, like this, it's not into the ground, right? So what you do is you want to kind of like put it away from you so that it kind of sinks into the ground like that. Actually, let me see if I can get a better example. There's not really any flat ground here. But if I do like maybe like right here. Okay, so like you see closer to me, it's like, it's out of the ground, and like you can raise it up too if you want, up like that. But so like if I go like that and then like that, you could just kind of like ease it into the ground. That's basically what I did there. But also I caught quite a few new pals that have quite good passives. So some of my pals in my party have changed. For example, I ended up catching a Foxparks that has Musclehead, and Musclehead is a 30% attack with a minus 50% work speed. I don't care about the work speed. I care about the 30% attack though, so that's fantastic. I plan to be using Huggy Fire for a little bit anyway. I also, I also ended up catching a Eikthyr. I caught two Eikthyrs that were really good actually. The first one has Swift, which is a 30% increase to movement speed. So now as a mount, it will move much faster than before. And then the other one I caught actually had Runner. I actually caught the Runner one first, and I caught the one with Swift. So that's going to be really, really good for later. The only downside is that they're both male Eikthyrs. So that might change things for once breeding is involved. I also managed to get a Demud. Demud is a new addition to the squad, or I guess to my overall roster. I found Demud. I didn't catch it. I went to the Syndicate base right near the tower, and there was a Demud there this time. Um, I think it's about it. I beat the Chillet one more time to get some more ancient parts, and I caught a Tansy with Workaholic, so now it has oh wait, no, that's not the one I caught. Yes, I don't think it is. Maybe that is the one I caught. Bike Theater has another one that has Artisan. Oh, also I got raided as well by a bunch of wild pals. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch the pal that I wanted from the raid. I did get Leash Punk though. The one that I wanted from the raid is actually, scroll down a little bit here. I've seen Jolthog? Really? I don't think I have. Maybe I have, but I just didn't interact with it. Where is it at? Yeah, Incineram. I wanted to capture this one, but I didn't. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I know where to find one, pretty early in the game, because it's nice to have for things. But other than that, I didn't do all that much else. I did get a whole bunch of arrows, because those will be useful. And other than that, I started making a whole bunch of arrows, so this crafting table is going to be in use for a while. I did also want to change the layout of my setup for right now, but I didn't get around to doing it, because I actually got a bunch of incubators. I made them. Last episode, I believe I did fight Chillet, and I was able to unlock the egg incubator with the ancient technology point that I got. And now I can just keep building incubators as long as I have the parts. I can get the ancient civilization parts each time I defeat the Chillet, so getting those is not an issue, or any overworld boss, really. So that's nice there. I did level up a few times. I didn't make anything with my level ups, though. Still need to unlock some stuff. I did unlock the musket, the course ammo. So I can have a gun. I can have gun. I can have stun baton as well. I don't think I made anything else yet. I have 10 technology points. I'm thinking about getting this just so I'd show it off at some point. I did also create the Arsok saddle as well. But let's see what these eggs are, because I didn't want to redesign my base yet because I have these eggs incubators in the way. So let's see. First one, large dark egg. And maybe by the end of this episode, we'll be able to hatch the other one. Ooh, a tombat. No skills. Okay, not bad. I'll definitely take a tombat. Common egg. Let's see what this one is. Oh, this one's a Gale Claw. Okay, a pal that can easily take flight even while grasping a human. However, it's prone to letting go when tired, which has led to the demise of more than a few souls. Gale Claws are quite nice. You can use them as a kind of glider. A large damp egg, and we get, please, and we get a Pen King. Nice. I actually almost want to put that in the party. And Pen King, ironically, is an overworld boss that, which button is M? I'm hitting the wrong buttons. You see right over here, there's level 15 Pen King that we can fight. But for now, we have some things that I want to try and get done today. So let's go off adventuring. First and foremost, I'm going to run this back. This dungeon actually has a 200-minute timer now. So we're going to go ahead and run through this again. I'm not going to show my whole run through the dungeon just because it's largely just going to be, like I said in the previous dungeon run, it's going to be the same thing again. Okay. Because each dungeon is the same visually. There is sulfur in here, though, and I do want to make note of that because you will need sulfur towards a little bit towards later level. So I do want to make note of sulfur being in the dungeon sometimes. All right, making it to the end of the dungeon this time. Oh, we have Mao. Okay. Well, I do want to catch them. Mao is a dark type pal. Adorable little cat. I say, as it's probably gonna try and... Actually, I don't want my Ike the Deer out. Let's go with my Tansy. You also might notice that I have a Daydream and my Tansy out. You might be wondering, how was that? Well, the harness for Daydream allows it to constantly just kind of follow you around and be out, regardless of if it's out of its pal sphere or not. Okay, cool. And I caught the Mao. And you get ancient civilization parts from that as well. And you get some precious items that you can use for selling. So, as an example, if I call Tansy back, and then I send out my Daydream, you see, it comes out of its harness. But, call it back. As long as Daydream is in your party, it will be able to assist you like this, which is very, very nice. Put this up a little bit. Open this chest, got an attack pendant and a ruby. And a high-grade tech manual. High-grade tech manuals are interesting. They basically give you an immediate tech point. And the attack charm is automatically equipped. It slightly increases your attack. Something very important I wanted to note is finally about this statue here and the Liftmonk effigies. As of the time I'm recording this, today was the most recent patch, and the Liftmonk effigies are no longer bugged. What the Liftmonk's effigies do is, because I never went over it before, you come to a statue of power, either the one at your base or the ones that you put in the church, and you can actually increase the capture power so that you have an easier time capturing pals. However, this was bugged before, while it would display an increased rate of increased probability of capturing pals. In reality, what it did was it lowered it. So now that this has been changed, this has been fixed, I'm going to actually start increasing them. And you can see the first level 1 needs 1 Liftmonk effigy, level 2 needs 4, and luckily there's one right over here that I have not picked up yet. I mean, I could have picked it up beforehand. It might have been bothering some of you that have been watching. I was like, why haven't you picked that up yet? It was partially because Arsox, what are you doing? It was partially because of the issue with the effigies. Alright, Arsox, I'm gonna need you to not be down there. Alright. So now we go level 2. Cool. You can also use this to increase the power of your pals as well by using small pal souls until at some point you need to use bigger pals. You can see here, so you have small, medium, and large pal souls. You can increase your stats here. So if I go to, say, my Fox Sparks, I can increase attack by 30% for 1 pal soul there. No, whatever. I'm probably going to be using Fox Sparks for a little bit. Goes up by 3%. Then you need 2 pal souls to increase it by a total of 6%, so on and so forth. Something I didn't note before is that, so you can see here I built these 2 things in spots that I don't really like. Well, you don't know that I don't like these spots, but they're kind of out in the open as opposed to everything else I've set up. Once you finish a level 4 base, now, so I click upgrade. I can upgrade again. Copy file bed and add 2 more pals. Okay, so now I can just do this, and it's like I don't have to have it there. I already got the level up, so that's all I really cared about. So I did want to make note of that because I haven't mentioned that before. Oh, this egg is finished incubating, so let's go ahead and hatch this one. See what we get. We got a Grintail. Grintail's eyes light up the moment anyone enters territory. This is no figure of speech. Its eyes literally light up. That's Nimble as well. Nimble is also a passive that's pretty decent for using monsters or pals as mounts. Oh, I see something dangerous to do. Alright. Time for us to hop on an Eichthid here. And you might be able to tell it moves quite a bit faster than before. But here's that awesome. I said. Okay. Then awesomes are threatening pals early game. Considering how early you can find them. It's just like Goodra, but with a flower on his head. This might be bad. Oh. But never mind. Caught that awesome. Pal once anger cannot be pacified. It rages on like an inferno. The Freddy step on an awesom's tail has come to mean enraging someone. Alright, so we caught a Dinosom. You can also get wheat seeds from Dinosom. I'm glad that I was able to catch that pretty easily. Though I am level 20, so it probably wouldn't have been that dangerous. But that is something that I did want to do. And before, I guess, we wrap things up for this episode, actually I have to wait a little bit because Huggy Fire is on cooldown, but I'm going to head on over here to the Syndicate Tower. Tower of Rain Syndicate. Before I do that, though, I do want to... So I have a few skill points here. I have 4. So 2 HP, 1 weight, and 1 stamina. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Ready my crossbow. And we head on in. Alright, here is our first tower boss, ZOEY and GRIZZBOLT. And you can see here, she has a metric butt ton of HP. Tansy is going ham with his machine gun. I'm going to call Tansy back because ZOEY was aggroed onto him and was going to attack it. You can actually use that as a kind of... tactic. Okay, now we're gonna Huggy Fire. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. Foxart's HP doing good. Looking okay here. Now, there are type advantages in this game. So ideally, you make use of them. And for ZOEY, GRIZZBOlt is an electric type pal. So, what you do is you bring a ground type pal like Rush or Dumud. Actually, I should probably show where to find Dumud. But GRIZZBOlt is quite a cool looking pal. This boss fight actually put me in the ground the first time I did it, because I went here way too early. I went here long before I probably should have. Oh, this is a bad time to be hungry. Oops. Hitting the wrong buttons. Okay. Alright, Tansy. Light her up. Oh. And if you hit ZOEY, ZOEY's a critical spot on this one. So try to hit her with your attacks. You can see I've been in here for quite a while. And actually, we're almost done. Huggy Fire's probably back up as well. Just about. Come on, Pop Sparks. I frame through that. Oh. Okay. I don't think that I framed through that properly. You know what? Let's get Ike the Deer in here. Oh, we beat her. Nice. It took a little bit, but the first tower boss kill you get gets you 5 ancient technology points. And I didn't show it, but you're not supposed to be able to capture ZOEY and GRIZZBOlt. If you look at them, they with the Pal Sphere it says 0%. But there is actually a glitch you can use to capture them. I'm not going to be showing it off for the main reason. Hold on. Let's do this first. Drop down here real quick. I'm pretty sure that you... Oh! Can I just go back and challenge them whenever I want? Oh, I thought I needed to wait a little bit. Oh. I guess I could try and show it real quick then. So, to my understanding of the glitch, what you have to do is get a wanted level in order to trigger it. So, I'm going to have to do something like... Oh, wait. Is that not... Okay, criminal activity underway. Is it... I don't have the wanted level just yet. Okay, there we go. So now we teleport back. Because what they will do is they're going to follow you. Like, you saw how I teleported and immediately they just followed me. They're gonna follow me no matter where I go. So what you do is you get a wanted level. And then you go in here to challenge ZOEY. Now, this is where the kind of hard part comes in. Because you need ZOEY to be aggroed onto them. So you need them to attack. Okay. ZOEY. Okay. Like if right here you see it says 0. Immune to Pal spheres. Okay. Now though. Oh, maybe they fixed it. Wait, are they not? I'm not sure. Maybe they fixed it? Hmm. Alright, I guess it has been fixed because it's not working, or maybe there's something specific that I need to do, that I'm just unaware of. I thought all I needed to do was get ZOEY aggroed onto them, but maybe she's not fully aggroed onto them. Right, like, because she'll attack them, but, like, she doesn't stay aggroed onto them, and I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong. Or... looks like they're still aggroed on me. Alright, I just don't actually know how to do it then, I guess. I thought I just needed to get them in here and attacking ZOEY, but I guess that's just incorrect. Alright, I just died in the ZOEY and GRIZZBOLT fight. Maybe they fixed it, or maybe there's just something I'm missing about it. Not sure. But you did used to be able to capture bosses that way. There's probably something I'm just missing about it. But yeah, that will be just about it for me. I think this egg should be done. Okay, let's actually get this egg, and then we'll call it an episode right there. And we got a Toko. Hey, there's Vanguard too. Nice. All right, thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Later.